You ever look at yourself and feel slightly unfamiliar? Not in a dramatic way, just small things. The way you think now, the way you react, the things you care about or don't care about anymore. And you can't really point to when it changed. It just did. At some point, without realizing it, you became someone different. And the strange part is, there wasn't a big moment, no clear turning point, just a series of small, quiet shifts, days that felt normal, decisions that felt insignificant, habits that didn't seem like a big deal, but they added up, slowly, almost invisibly, until one day, you're not quite the same person you used to be. Think about it. The things that once excited you don't hit the same. The people you felt closest to feel a little distant. The version of you from a few years ago feels like someone else entirely. And it's not always a bad thing. Growth is part of life. Change is inevitable. But here's the part most people don't stop to think about. Are you becoming someone you chose to be, or someone you just slowly drifted into? Because there's a difference, a big one. When change is intentional, you feel aligned. Even if it's hard, even if it's uncomfortable, there's a sense of direction. But when change is unconscious, it feels off, like something doesn't quite fit anymore, like you're moving, but not really going anywhere. And that's where a lot of people are right now. Not stuck, just disconnected from themselves. Because life has a way of pulling you in different directions. Responsibilities, expectations, routines. You adapt, you adjust, you do what you have to do. And in the process, you slowly stop asking yourself an important question. Is this still me? Not what others expect, not what's convenient, not what's familiar, but you. Because the truth is, you don't lose yourself all at once. You lose yourself in pieces. When you ignore what matters to you, when you settle into routines that don't fulfill you, when you stop paying attention to what you feel. It's subtle. That's why it's dangerous. There's no alarm, no clear sign that something is wrong, just a quiet sense that something is missing. And most people ignore it. They keep going. They tell themselves it's normal, that this is just how life is. But deep down, they know, because every once in a while, it hits them, in a quiet moment, late at night, or in between distractions. A thought, like, when did I become this person? And they don't have an answer. But here's the thing, most people don't realize. You're not stuck as this version of yourself, just like you didn't change overnight. You don't change back overnight either, but you can notice. And noticing is where everything starts. Because once you're aware, you begin to see your patterns, the habits shaping you, the environment influencing you, the things you've been accepting without questioning. And for the first time in a while, you're not just drifting, you're observing. And that creates space. Space to choose differently. Maybe not in a big dramatic way, but in small ones. Choosing what you give your time to, choosing what you tolerate, choosing what actually matters to you. Because identity isn't fixed, it's built, quietly, every day, through what you do and what you repeat. So if you feel like you're not the same person anymore, that's not something to fear, but it is something to pay attention to. Because change isn't the problem. Unnoticed change is. That's what slowly pulls you away from yourself, without you realizing it. So maybe take a moment, not to fix everything, not to figure out your whole life, just to ask yourself one honest question. Am I becoming someone I actually want to be? And don't rush the answer, because that question might be the first step back to yourself.